Hey everybody, hope everyone had a good weekend. Welcome back and we are now starting week 3 of Psych 255. This week you're going to go over the trait approach, which is going over personality, birth order, and kind of like the evolutionary psychology of the birth order. And the weekend assignment is going to be a PowerPoint. I'm going to post an example PowerPoint and requirements. Up to this point, students should be well versed with the requirements of PowerPoint, which means no quoting at all, no paragraphs on slides. It's just bullet points mainly. And I'll go over that more in a tutorial. So please make sure you're watching the tutorials each week throughout the daily announcements. Okay. This week, like I said, you're going over personality. Now, in DQ1, um, you're going to be you're going to be answering a question on which personality test should be given prior to hiring a candidate for a job. So nowadays, employers actually use most of the time either the Myers-Briggs or the Big Five personality, which is also called the OCEAN, which is an acronym. Okay, so usually employers will give this to their to the candidates who are applying for the job to see what kind of personality, if it fits. And it makes sense because, if you're a salesperson, you want to score pretty high on being an extrovert or and someone that's open. Probably don't want someone who's an introvert who's not really good at communication. Um, if you are looking for somebody who's working in manufacturing, you're probably looking for somebody who scores very high on conscientious levels because they're focused, they can concentrate at the task at hand. Um, so it really does matter for employers. And I'm sure some of you, if you've applied for jobs, may have already done a personality test in the past. Okay. Um, Second discussion question I want you to discuss is Allport's theory of functional autonomy. So a lot of times students will go through the reading material on that one. And the chapters this week are in chapter 7 and 8 of the book. But also don't forget that there is also some information about Gordon Allport in the Topic 3 reading resource, which you can find in the study material. So if students are asking me where this information's at, I'm going to refer them to this video to go through it to make sure they hear where things are at. But by now, students should be looking through the study material to ensure where information is at and where to locate it. Okay. Again, if you're going to be late this last week, don't submit your work in the private forum. Work does not go there, and that doesn't count as a submission attempt. If the Dropbox is locked for any reason, just message me that you're late and that you want the Dropbox open. Okay, so I don't unlock it until there's a request. If you have any questions, let me know.